There we go.
Hey, this is Josh Wrong, and you're listening to Open Mic Radio on 89.5 KOPN, Columbia.
Yeah, how about it, right? It is Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM, 4 o'clock Saturday afternoon. It is the time, all right? We're going to get it rolling with one from some friends of ours, performing actually sometime today at Peddler's Jamboree. Shout out to all the people that are riding their bikes around and all that stuff. I got to just say, man, can Memphis Chris blow that harp. Wherever you are in Memphis, I love you, and we miss you, but...
all good things, Memphis, all good things.
All right, check this one out. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. We'll be back in just a few minutes. This one is one recorded here just a couple weeks ago. This is the Stardust Cowboys. All right, Travis Foyt and the Stardust Cowboys. That's music that was actually recorded right here at KOPN back in April, end of April, I think it was. Anyway, yeah, it was great to have those guys here, and glad that we got that stuff recorded. Okay, all right, welcome to the program. It is Saturday, the 23rd of May, and good to be with you all this afternoon. Okay, lots of great music in store for the next couple hours. Hopefully, some friends dropping by to say hi, and yeah, I'm glad you're with us. All right, we do this most every Saturday afternoon from 4 to 6 p.m. Live music and interviews with some of Missouri's finest musicians and bands. My name is Mike Hagan. I'm joined, as usual, by my good friend Kind Kurt.
Hello, Michael. Hello to all the kind listeners out there on the way to Boonville.
Yeah, people out there on their bicycles, Ped Jam this afternoon. So, anyway, we got Jimbo here. We got, who else is with us? Dylan's in the house. We got Rocket Kirshner's with us. Man, we got Andre Barnes here. Excited for the show. Okay, we've got a bunch of stuff happening for this afternoon, but that's what we do. Okay, we feature awesome local and regional music and the artists who create it, and yeah, we're gonna do it again this week. Okay, all right. We had a super fun show last week. We were live from Gumbo Bottoms down in Jeff City, Gumbo Bottoms Ale House to be specific. Awesome performances by Lucky. We had Rich Westmill and the Leghounds, Race Kendrick and Subject to Change. Billy Herring even stopped by and played a few for us. I was very happy about how the show went, and it's hard to do that when you're on, when you're not here at the station. I kind of remarked at the beginning of this program that we kind of had a glitch right at the beginning of the program here, and it's usually easier when you're here in the studio, but when you're on the road doing it from somewhere else, there's more complexity. And anyway, I'm glad that things went well last week, and we had a great time there at Gumbo Bottoms. All right, very, very fun show. Thanks to all those people for being a part of it. I love all those musicians. Fantastic stuff. And yeah, if you missed it, it's on the web. You can check it out at MikeHagan.com. Go to your local browser and just put in MikeHagan.com and click on the Open Mic Radio button there, and it'll take you to the archives, and you can listen to all this stuff from here to eternity.
That's a clicking noise.
Okay. All right. I'm looking forward to the show today. We've got Andre Barnes with us. I mentioned.
Andre the host.
I was expecting. I was expecting a visit from Nathan James, but I just got a note from him that he's busy with his other job this afternoon because it's Memorial Day weekend. A lot of retail action happening apparently. But anyway, Rocket Kirshner is with us. We have we're going to hear from Drexel Bowie a little bit later in the program, play a new one from him. I'm hoping to hear from Meredith Shaw, but I'm not sure what time she has to load in. So we'll see if Meredith gets with us or not. Maybe Jamie Meadows, maybe stopping by, another friend. Anyway, Peddler's Jam, as I mentioned this afternoon, that's always a riot, and a bunch of great bands performing along the way tonight.
It's a really good lineup.
Right.
We hope there wasn't a riot.
Tomorrow.
What's going on?
Right?
Just some peddling.
Yeah,
having a good
shout out to
time.
all those people, all right?
Yeah.
We may play some stuff from a couple of the bands or a few of the bands that are performing along the way, but there's lots going on all over the place. So we'll be here till 6 o'clock doing our stuff, and we'll bring you the good stuff, all right? All right, I hope things are good for you. Quick shout out to the awesome Peter Rabbit, grooving on the one mic, all right? From 2 to 4, the latest and the legends in hip-hop and R&B. Wonderful program Peter brings right before this one. Before that, we got Morgan and a Motherland Jam from noon to 2. Incredible music from across the continent of Africa. Morgan, a native of Zimbabwe, the former... What was Zimbabwe called before that? It was...
Well, you said potato, I say potato.
No, it's
Zimbabwe.
I'm losing my historical
You
memory.
almost wanted to say Rwanda, but
I
don't
was.
think that's
No,
right.
no, it's absolutely not right.
No.
And somebody-
Rhodesia. Anyway, Motherland Jam
Drive.
from noon to 2. La Voz Latina from noon to noon, or from 10 to noon, noon to noon. That's a very short show.
Good shows.
And great stuff after us as well, right? We've got Ross Shimba and a reggae party. great roots rock reggae music from mid-Missouri. That's 6 to 8 o'clock. 8 to 11, Blues on Broadway with Chris, and then Rhythms of the Future taking you over the night. All right, so we're glad to be here with you, and if you want to hear us, if you're out and about on the web, all right, kopn.org, you can take us with you, all right? We are your imagination station.
Yeah, we are.
There it is.
Just imagine that.
From here to your ear, all right? KOPN Columbia, the Mighty Fine 89. All right, hope you're making things good. Whatever you're doing, have a great afternoon, and we're going to play some music for you here, okay? We're going to get with it. I've got a Dave Durnley bug in my ear, so I'm going to play a couple from Dave here. We'll come back, and we're going to talk to a new friend. His name is Andre Barnes. Got a new song from Andre. We're going to play and see what he's about. Rocket Kirscher is going to do some poetry for us this afternoon. We're going to kind of mix that in throughout this first hour. In fact, we may start with a poem after this Durnley song. Like I said, Kurt's here. Dylan's back in the house after a few weeks of
Well, it depends on
craziness.
what you mean by here. I mean, like...
Well, Kurt's never really here, you know.
Yeah,
And,
well,
you
yeah,
know,
all right,
when you're everywhere, you
Yeah,
can't be
right.
anywhere in particular. So, all right.
We're nowhere all at once.
Jimbo's here, and glad to have you all with us as well. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, check this one out. This is Dave Durnley from
Good stuff.
Open Mic Radio back a few years ago. Back with you in a few minutes.
I'm not traveling to Mars. Here on Earth is home, not out among the stars. Her memory like tattoos when I think. I let her put her mark on me, permanent like ink. Had my time upon the stage. The curtain rose, I took my cue and I read from the wrong page. I've always had a tendency to drift. Time now slows me down, my mind and fingers stiff. But my old truck's in the driveway and I got money for some gas. I know I can't go anywhere but back into the past. Life is for the living, fresh blood coursing through its veins. And in age of flying off to space, I'm an old, coal-burning train. When I wake, the morning's cool, and I wasted writing poetry like all the other fools. So I shiver in the dew, waiting for the sun to warm me like she used to do. But my old truck's in the driveway and I got money for some gas. I know I can't go anywhere but back into the past. Life is for the living, fresh blood coursing through its veins. In an age of flying off to space, I'm an old, coal-burning train. The track is grown up now in weeds. The men who drove the spikes are dead and time forgot their deeds. Roundhouse at the end of the line. Well, it's gone, the train can't turn around and go back into its time. But my old truck's in the driveway with a half a tank of gas. I got money in my pocket and I'm running from the past. Life is for the living, fresh blood coursing through its veins. In an age of flying off to space, I'm an old, coal-burning train. This is called You Don't Need a Gun to Steal. Mr. Congressman, you don't speak for me. My dog ain't in your race, I've got no dark money. I don't have any strings to pull. I'm the fleece you spin into your wool. Mr. Congressman, I'm out here on my own, trying to stay alive and trying to keep my home. I don't have any friends well placed. I'm falling way behind in your race. You say you know just how I feel. I think you don't know what is real. Here's the deal. You don't need a gun to steal. Mr. Congressman, don't pray for me. You disguise your hate as love and greed as charity. I don't need God's ear. It ain't the devil that I fear. Mr. Congressman, there's homeless at your door. Their feet are muddy and they don't bathe anymore. What would Jesus do? I don't know, but neither do you. You say you know just how I feel. I think you don't know what is real. Here's the deal. You don't need a gun to steal. No, you don't need a gun to steal. All right, now I'm done.
Ain't it the truth? Ain't it the truth? All right, that's a good way to finish.
All right, that's his, my great friend Dave Durnley, recorded, I was going to say right here at KOPN, but it was actually KOPN at the old, it was, back in the Dalton building, back there on
Yeah, good time.
9th and Broadway. So, all right, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Good to be with you all here. So, yeah, a couple songs from Dave Durnley.
Beautiful stuff.
Yeah, he was something else, all right?
Phenomenal.
Okay, so Rocket Kirshner is a friend and a local legend and iconic sort of figure in the music arts scene here. And the reason I say music/arts, of course, music is an art, but he's also a poet and he writes a lot of. I don't know, how many albums have you? How many albums have you recorded?
I have 43.
And it's been a while since.
That's when I was challenged by a friend of mine who's a great, incredible songwriter and a poet who published poet, and he's like, "It's time for you to put out poetry."
Well, Rocket has been here with us on the program a number of times over the years. We've actually had quite a bit of a long hiatus here, actually. I'm really good to have you back on the show.
It's good to be back.
And it's always a fun time when Rocket's here. And, yeah, we're gonna do some poetry, actually, today. Rocket's got a couple of books. We'll in a second, tell us about poetry in general and how you actually decided to actually make books out of the thing. But the idea is here, at least for a while here through the first hour, we're going to have Rocket read a poem or two. We'll talk about them a little bit, then we'll play a couple of songs, and we'll read some more poetry. So,
well, I was challenged, can these words that I didn't put to music or did stand up alone? Because poetry is the muse, just like music is the muse in the Greek definition, ancient Greece. And I found out they did. And last year, my first book of poetry is called Blood of the Kings. And that's when I'm going to read a poem, and we'll talk about it,
Sure.
Yeah.
So this first poem is called Edge of the World. Dante, Dostoevsky, Camus, and Sharon, one fell swoop with the sword of the Quran. Dark chocolate, dark coffee, high-grade booze. The headless horseman's got his head in a noose. High-octane love, blood in the streets, saints and cowards without shoes on their feet, chopping down trees, smashing TVs. The bright side of the moon brings a man to his knees. Starless night, scorched sight, freedom of a kite, clown white, vertical whirl climbing up a rock, fingers ripped open, heart unlocked, dazzling dome like the lights of Rome. It's a long way down to the valley below. You try to be cute. You hunger for attention. Voices scare you off with everything you mention. You move into liquid, but you disappear into mist. Cling to any cause with a clenched fist. This cause, that cause, every other cause after cause, until one day you pause. You retreat inside, but remain on the run. Your reflection shows you're a loaded gun, an unprotected nerve with a shattered wing. Your other wing strikes out at everything. Head buried in shame, blame game. Develop a theme, but don't ask why. Scratch on paper what you find, but beware of the life of the mind. Superstition, partition, intuition, perdition, mission, submission, petition, addition, escape into fiction, escape into fiction. At the edge of the world, there's an orphan and a widow.
Damn. Wow. All right.
Thank you.
You know what these days they say. There's a lot to unpack there. That's
If I was in Greenwich Village,
you know,
if I was reading that in Greenwich Village, New York, I'd be sure to get laid.
Well, man, let's do a live remote from Greenwich then. Right? We need to move this show
That's why they got those coffee
to
houses.
New York City. All right.
But I have done shows musically there. Yeah.
Totally not a budgetary issue there.
Right. All right. Very, very interesting. So I'm going to have you tell us a little bit about the poem because it was so much so quickly.
Yeah. Well, I started off with 4 great.
And this is from your first or your second book of poems.
First one.
The first one.
Blood of the Kings.
Blood of the Kings.
Which you can buy on Lulu.com.
What's Lulu.com?
That's where they self-publish.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You got a lot of history interwoven in there, I noticed. Right?
Oh, gosh, yeah.
Hey, say on your microphone, everybody. All right.
Yeah.
Well, we just got to lean in.
So you start off with 4 existentialists: Dante, Dostoevsky, Camus, and Chiron. A lot of people don't know about Chiron, but he is like, whew. One fell swoop with the sword of the Quran. Dark chocolate, dark coffee, high-grade booze. The headless horseman, everybody knows that story, right? Has got his head in a noose. And then I go down to all these things. And then it's, when I get down here, people are hungry for attention.
Certainly.
Voices scare you off with everything you mention. You move into liquid, disappear into mist, cling to every cause with a clenched fist. This is just political folly.
Yeah.
That's the nature and the sentiment of
I agree with
we're
that.
not anything if we're not against something.
Exactly. And, pointing the finger at somebody else. I'd have another poem called Fingers.
Hey, Rocket, is this the book that you're reading from right now? Is it sort of is it themed? In other words, does it sort of follow a track?
Everything has a theme and a plot in both books.
Okay. All right. Okay.
This year's book is called When Things Go Haywire.
That's the next one.
Yeah, right.
I noticed the love of chocolate came up right away, too.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, dark chocolate, dark coffee. It's got a nice rhythm to
if
it.
it weren't for chocolate, none of us would be here today.
I'm telling you. This cause, that cause, every other cause after cause, until one day you pause. So you realize, Socrates said the unexamined life is not worth living. And a lot of the mob mentality is that. They're not looking at inside and realize, I got to fix this inside.
Yeah. People tend to look outward and think that if it wasn't for all those bad people out there, my life would be way better.
That's just projecting,
Right.
like Jung says, projecting the shadow.
Right. It's like worry about that which you can control.
That's
But
right.
the thing is,
You
a flashlight doesn't see itself. It just sees what it's
That's
shining
right.
on.
Good. I like
Nice,
that.
nice.
You retreat inside, but you remain on the run. So, in other words, people will, close up, but they're still restless.
You're looking for
Your
more.
reflection shows you're a loaded gun.
Everybody's ready to
I
snap.
stole that line from "I'm a Loaded Gun" from Emily Dickinson, but it's just, you have an unprotected nerve with a shattered wing. The other wing strikes out at everything. So you're still. Right.
Well, we all borrow from the greats, first of all, when it comes to Emily Dickinson.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, nothing wrong with that there.
That's
Be-
right.
behind every great work of art, there's a theft.
And
I love that. Head buried.
our
behind every
collection of
great
records,
theft, there's
like
a
what
work
we
of art.
watched and what we saw growing up, becoming an artist, that's what informs our art.
Yeah,
Like
I
what we
shouldn't call it
loved.
thievery. Yeah,
Well, when as musicians,
Yeah, and
you
even
got to
as-
learn. You got to
get it from somewhere, right?
I listened to blues artists on Blue in the Face, and then I started playing.
Yeah.
Head buried in shame, blame game. Develop a theme, but don't ask why. Scratch on paper what you find, but beware of the life of the mind.
Yep. Subconscious.
Superstition, partition, intuition, perdition, mission, submission, petition, addition, escape into fiction, escape into fiction. At the edge of the world, there's an orphan and a widow.
I like it.
There's
All
lots
right,
of times I've been trapped inside my mind. That's
big
a
time.
dangerous place to be.
If there's a box
Very cool.
that
So
traps you, it's your
let's
will.
Nice when you
let's
break
shift
free.
gears and play a song here,
Great,
and we'll
great.
we'll come back and talk a little bit more. We'll have some more poetry from Rocket,
Cool.
and then Andre, you're good for the. You're not any time under any time constraint today. You're here for the duration.
I will be here probably until maybe 5. Still got other stuff to do.
Okay, all right. So we need to get Andre in before 5. So so let's do this.
now.
I'm going to play a quick one here from the new Hoot and Hollers record, and then we'll come back with Andre Barnes. We got a new one from him. We'll talk a little bit with Andre, and then we'll get some more poetry from Rocket Kirshen before the top of the hour. Okay. All right. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, 89.5 FM.
What's the title of this one, Mr. Michael?
This one is called "It's Cold Night for Alligators."
You love it.
It's a cold night for alligators.
Hell yeah. All right. That is new music from the Hoot and Hollers. It's a great record. It's called Van Jams Volume 1. And very cool stuff from the Hoot and Hollers. Right?
It's like the big muddy man just roll, and you can feel
love
it.
it, love it.
Yeah, love it.
Okay, so we have a new friend, acquaintance in the studio, and we will say hello to Mr. Andre Barnes. Hi, Andre.
Hello, Andre.
How y'all doing? Columbia, Missouri, love y'all. I'm glad to be here with Mike Hagan on KOPN. I just want to say, for everybody that's driving their cars, make a stop at the spot, and also JT Cuts, and that's only thing that I really have. But I just want to thank you and your friends and family for looking after me and make sure I'm good. So thank you, Columbia, Missouri. Back to Mike Hagan.
Hey, Andre, where are you from originally?
I was born in Des Moines, Iowa, but I've been in Columbia, Missouri my whole life.
All right.
But also, I just deal with a lot of musicians and artists that really inspired me to do my music. But I just want to give a shout out to Black Dollar, Varsity Gang, and Marcus Goldman, All Tops, and Artist Goldman, my cousins, and rest in peace, DeAndre Wheat Johnson.
All right. Hey, if anybody wants to give us a shout, by the way, the phone number here in the studio is 573-443-8255. You're welcome to give us a shout and say hello. So Andre got a hold of me. Actually, I think he sent me a song last year sometime. I think it was just an instrumental. But anyway, about a month ago, got back in touch with me, sent me a new song that I really enjoyed, and got a hold of him back and said, hey, you want to come down and say hi? And so he's here this afternoon, and we literally just met. So how long have you been doing music, and a little bit about your music background?
I've been doing music since I was a kid, but a lot of people used to tell me what I couldn't do, but I just took...
Join the club, brother.
Don't let silly people
A lot of people
do
tell
that.
everybody what they can't do.
Yeah,
Listen to the people that tell you you can.
Yeah, and I just took it as motivation, but I just like music because to me, it's good for people to understand who you are as an artist and who you are as a person through your music. But it comes with a lot of stories, and it comes with entertainment, and it also can be used for grievance. So I just feel like all together, and it's good to learn to, because you got to learn how to read, to do music, and write. So I think everything in one, music is just awesome.
And you do...
Universal language.
I agree.
Music is the
I
way.
think everyone in this room would agree with you. Absolutely.
Yeah, that's how the world changes.
You do your own writing. You produce your own beats. Do you record your own stuff? How do you just quickly before we play Hold It Down? A little bit about the process of how you record and stuff like that.
Honestly, I just took my
You got a computer, or how do you do it?
Honestly, I just took my Mac OS Apple laptop, and I recorded on Logic Pro X.
There you go.
But I think Logic Pro X is good. So does Fruity Loops and other softwares and platforms.
What are you using as your interface?
I have original. I think it's a MK something interface, the red
That's
and
the
black one.
Focusrite?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Focus. Yeah, I love that as an interface. But you can be in tune with digital different channels and the buses and every single thing. It just comes together so colorful. When you can create different stuff to clarify your voice and rise up and make it creative for your pitches.
All right.
What kind of microphone do you use? Do you use a omnidirectional? Or sure?
It's like I think more of an indirectional.
Yeah.
And I just like what it does with the sound too.
A large diaphragm condenser sounds like just something like something
There we
you
go.
get me
There's that tech
Yeah.
talk you were all looking for. Right?
I'm the tech nerd.
Andre, do you have aspiration to to perform your music in public, or get a band, or do something out and about, or are you mostly a studio guy? Or
I just want to put my music public for people to listen to. But I'm not saying that I will get famous or make it big, but I do with just like my music just played in Columbia, Missouri on air for all my friends and family
Art
to
for
listen
the sake
to.
of art.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I think that's a good place to
I
play
got
play
one
this
question.
song. Yeah, quick one from Dylan.
How old are you, sir?
Right now, I am basically 35 years old. November 21st, 1990.
All right.
And just let everybody know.
You can plead the fifth on that too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, right.
You say no. Just letting you know. All right. All right, cool. Andre Barnes, we've got a new. Okay, so before we play "Hold It Down," you want to give us a quick little background on this song?
I just thought when I made "Hold It Down," I just want to make a song to get more encouragement and faith and respect and credit for a lot of females that's going through different things with men. At first, I had bad experiences with women, but that's everybody. You know that story. But I just thought,
Oh, come on, man.
Big old club.
Hey man,
More to
man,
do
come on,
with bad experience with humans.
No, hold on. Every experience I've ever had with a woman has been remarkably awesome. Yeah, and now let me
Liar.
get okay. Yeah,
but no,
Where's the caveat? Where's the caveat?
no, I was just saying.
hidden
If
but no, I just want everybody to know,
there's
like,
the big Pinocchio nose coming out.
Yeah,
so.
I just want everybody to know, no relationship or nothing is perfect.
That's
you know
exactly
what I'm saying?
right. That's right.
And everybody has the ups
are.
and downs. But if she's really worth fighting for, then I just like females to know there are guys that will actually stick by you and appreciate you.
Yes. Yes.
Well said. All right, Andre Barnes, new music here. It's KOPN Columbia 89.5 FM, Open Mic Radio. Check this one out. Glad to have Andre with us this afternoon. We'll be back in just a minute.
Hold it down. Times with me, I never met somebody so sweet. A woman that knows a man's effort, dedicated to what he's trying to achieve. You could be anywhere, but you're here with me. I know I always thought it was embarrassment to myself, but you helped me find peace for myself. No other woman could love me the way that you do. I think it's good that you trying to accomplish your goals. Type of woman that don't think with a heart, follow a brain, but watch where the soul. I know nowadays it's hard to trust. I don't want to change nothing about you. I just want you to take a chance on us. I know things haven't been the same. You can have the cars, the name, and the fame. Anything the world has to offer the game. I've been waiting my whole life to have someone like you. I promise you ain't got to pin on no dude. I know you said it's there for the people after you. Hold it down. Even when we separate, I like the way you hold it down. Through the hard times we had, I look back what we had. I'm a better person now. I never thought I would trust nobody. Look what I found. I'm down to chill, feet down. No, I'm not trying to distract you from your cap and gown. Going through our separation, I support your decision, but I truly don't like this sound. If I'm anything, I'm not a clown. Only thing I ask for a chance for you to hold it down. Hold it down, baby. I admit I made some mistakes, and I pray for you to bear this day. I swear you will see some changes in me each day. I don't know how to fix it, but it's important me to find a way. I know heartbreaks are not easy, are gonna be okay. I know you gave me your time and energy and got betrayed. Got color feeling myself, no, I don't got nothing to say. If you choose not to come back, I take it all for you. I should've known I'd behave every day. I pray, ask for forgiveness, I know I don't deserve it. I ask you, please don't give up on me, I'm not worthless. Just low self-esteem, I hope there's a part of your traps I can redeem. Are you my best friend? If there's anything about me you don't understand, don't expect nothing more, nothing less. I'm only a man that may lie, may cheat. I don't want nobody but you, you the only one matches me. You ain't gotta be like me, be better. Show me the woman you are compared to the man I am. If there's any chance you can hold it together, I like the way you hold it down. Hold it down, baby. Even when we separate, I like the way you hold it down. Through the times we had, I look back at what we had. I'm a better person now. Never thought I would trust nobody. Look what I found. I'm down to chill if you down. No, I'm not trying to distract you from your cap and gown. Going through our separation, I support your decision, but I truly don't like the sound. If I'm anything, I'm not a clown. Only thing I ask for a chance for you to hold it down. Hold it down, baby.
Yeah. Wow. Very cool. New stuff there from Andre Barnes. Right on, dude.
Totally are, homie.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I love our Columbia, Missouri.
Yeah. I love it. Shout out to the local gang. All right. Andre, very, very nice to have you here. If people want to, do you do social media? Or do you got to wait for people to get a hold of you, or if people want to collaborate with you, maybe,
What's your information, sir?
Yeah, or maybe you don't want to share it, but it's totally up to you.
But no, it's fine. My phone number is 573-810-1562. And mostly I prefer text, you know what I'm saying, because it could be any spam calls or anything.
Sure, yeah.
But I'm always down to do a collaboration or perform or anything you want to do. But also I got my music on City Baby, SoundCloud, and
okay, cool.
Attached to your Facebook account and Instagram and all that stuff as well.
Yeah, my Facebook and everything is in my name, Andre Barnes. Just hit me up. But I just want to thank Columbia, Missouri for listening to my song, and Mike Hagan for bringing me a KOPN at the radio broadcast, broad station, and having me here with everybody else. It feels so good just for y'all to hear my song and see how you like it.
Well, I'll tell you, Andre, you're part of the family now, man. So you just keep doing your thing, and as you make new stuff, you come back and visit us, and we play the new stuff, and we just keep moving things forward. Okay,
I appreciate it.
Yeah. All right, very cool. Andre Barnes, cheers, my brother, and we'll catch up with you very soon. All right.
Thank you.
What do you got going on later this evening? Doing anything fun?
Not much. Probably just at home. Barry about to go to Burger King or something, eat some food, eat good,
All right.
and just watch Netflix and just relax. I just want to thank everybody, especially the Goldmans, Rice, Washingtons, and Browns, and especially the Johnsons and Kemps. They've been real grateful to me, looking after me and helping me, and always there for me. So I appreciate y'all, and the Rice too. Thank y'all.
All right, man. I'm glad you got friends out there, Andre.
Man, hit me up on Facebook.
All right, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. We are going to see if we can get Mr. Rocket Kirshner to recite another poem for us.
Yes, I have. This is from my new book this year. It's called When Things Go Haywire, and my son did the artwork.
Okay.
And anyway,
how many kids you got, Rock?
I got one son, and I have 2 grandkids.
Okay.
They're up in Iowa.
All right.
But anyway,
I want to hold that up a little closer to the microphone so our listeners can get a good look.
Oh, you mean this? Okay, so there's a plot. There's kind of a plot in this book of poetry where it starts off with in the beginning, like it's a cosmology, is Wyoming and only Wyoming. So the people in Wyoming think that's all there is, and you could do that any place. I just picked a state randomly.
Yeah.
In New York City, you could think so. But anyway, the lone dissenter is like a prophet named Zero Face, and he's like, nah, it's like Plato's cave, Right. Like there's something else going on here. Anyway, well, here's something that's going on in the outside world. This poem is called Pyramids in Nebraska. You ready?
I'm ready.
There are pyramids in Nebraska. The Empire State Building is now in Rome. Stonehenge is in Florida. Massive dislocation of stone. Cathedrals in Moscow are now in Santa Fe. Mount Rushmore is hanging over Frisco Bay. Angkor Wat is in Iceland. Statues in the Vatican are in Antarctica now. Holy cow. Dislocation, the earth fell down a crack. Dislocation, everything is out of whack. Shoulda known, stone has a mind of its own.
Is this a prophecy of
I don't know.
The polar changes that are about to
No. Basically, it's like, actually, it was
And there's a follow up to that one, right?
Well,
like I want to hear the next one.
Well, it doesn't. Everything's
okay. Well, no, I was seeing that maybe it was contiguous to the.
Let me give you some hints on this. This is called Johnny Tremolo and the Giant.
Okay.
This is the
All right.
next
All
one
right.
that Mike's talking about.
Well, it's a couple doors down, but yeah.
All right.
Once upon a time, there was a giant. He was the bully of planet Earth. Everyone who was afraid of the giant, everybody was afraid except for Johnny Tremolo. So Johnny Tremolo wrote his books in hopes of stopping the giant, but to no avail. Then Johnny blew his harmonica, but to no avail. Then he played his guitar, but to no avail. He played his banjo, but to no avail. Things that the giant made and did the world a worse place. Everyone waited to see what Tremolo was going to do next. To everyone's surprise, Johnny sat down in silence. And suddenly, surprisingly, the giant vanished into thin air.
All right. Okay. All right. Come on. What are we getting at?
Well, I mean, you can't. You can try to fight things, or you can give up. When I mean
Surrender.
give up, I don't mean surrender. You know, Islam means surrender.
Well, and there's a certain part of surrender to life survival, just to realize that you don't have control over this, that, or the other thing, and you have to
Right,
just
but
kinda,
you do have. But you can have control. Every spiritual master will tell you over your own reactionaryism.
Exactly. That's the one thing that you can control
If
is
you
your
sit
response.
in silence, Buddha was in silence for all those, and whether it was desire, whether it was persecution, whatever, he quieted the mind. When you're in silence, the giant out there, which is collective fear, will vanish. It doesn't vanish from the rest of the world, it vanishes from you. So in other words, we're going to talk about things go haywire. It's stuff like that, or, you know, anything could happen with the earth.
Anything can happen at any moment with anything.
That's right.
You know, I mean, a meteor could come through the KOPN ceiling right now and smash us all, and that would be the end of the show.
You would bring that up, wouldn't
Well,
you?
I'm just saying that-
an asteroid, right?
Yeah.
They got rid of the dinosaurs. We're next.
Right. I mean, you just never know. So,
There are dozens and dozens of movies on that very topic.
yeah.
Yes.
So,
when things go haywire, and that's my second book, and both of these books, Rocket Kirchner, Kirchner, no S.
right.
You can go to lulu.com, type my name in, and they're not expensive at all.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
So is it Kirch or Kirsch?
Kirch.
Kirch.
Yeah. No S. Like,
Right.
Not like
Kirch.
Don Kirshner and the late night
No,
rock
I just-
show.
I mean, I've known you for
Exactly,
30.
right.
I've known you for 30 years, and
I
just,
know.
You know,
And if you just
You
type,
know what it means in German? It means
it's church worker.
Well, it's about the church.
Yeah, but I was Greek and I was adopted my first day I was born from a German family, and
Yeah.
it was a great family.
Yeah.
So
All right. Cool.
no complaints.
Okay. So, Rocket, will you stick around for a few minutes after the top of the hour? You don't have to leave right away, do you?
no, I got a few more poems. And
Okay. Okay. Cool.
That's great.
We're gonna play a couple songs here from our friends Fox Teeth. I was speaking with my great friend Justin Hickerson earlier today, and these guys and girls don't get enough play, and they don't play enough out in public so people can get to hear them, but they're very, very good. So it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. We'll be back with you at the top of the hour here. Check them out. A couple here from Fox Teeth. Back with Rocket Kirchner, and we've got Dylan McCord. Kurt's in the house. Jimbo's here. I'm expecting a visit from Dick Johnson. Always fun to have Dick in the house. No pun. And, all right. Back to Fox Teeth here. It's Open Mic Radio.
yeah, I just have one more when you're ready.
it's called it.
open up. Trumpets will sound. Whoa. Just after sunset, if you look to the west, soaring by at high speed, it's almost hard to
Yeah, very cool stuff there from Mike Fox, Marissa Wood, Josh Wrong, Justin Hickerson. It's KOPN Columbia 89.5 FM, Open Mic Radio. One more from Fox Teeth. Back in a few.
In a quiet room, they asked me to wait. Were your voices there? Did they pipe them in through their sound system just to calm me down? Just for me. Dad came in, begged me to stay a while and rest. Swore I passed some tests, sacrificed my own long rest just to save us all from what is next. Gray sweatshirt from your best friend Gray, swore his message spread wide across my face, but some judge woke up as the sun began her dance, so it was locked and key all for me. Oh, just us. Oh, please. And I missed you, and I screamed for you. And in the night I threw open the doors of all the rooms of the broken ones. Startled and straight,
Yeah. All right. Very, very cool stuff there from Fox T.
Very, very nice.
Yeah, I like that stuff. All right. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. A little past top of the hour here. You're listening to it here. And glad to be with you all, right? It's there's a Peddlers Jamboree thing happening this afternoon. That's a long running event here in the mid-Missouri area. So they ride their bikes from downtown Columbia to Boonville, and there's music along the way and all kinds of fun stuff. Let's make room for. We got to make a lot of room for Dick Johnson.
Dick Johnson in here, man, with his
But I want a quick shout out to my friend Meredith Shaw. And the Borrowed Band. Meredith was going to try to come by this afternoon and stop in before they perform this evening, but they're kind of tight for time. So anyway, a nice hello from Meredith, and we love you guys out there.
Hello, Meredith.
Have a great time.
Meredith
and
William and Katie and
Seth.
yes.
Right.
Mike, you want Dick right here?
Yeah, but we got more poetry, but for Rocket first. Right in the middle, I think, for Dick. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So another friend of ours, Dick Johnson. If you're familiar with the program, you've probably heard him perform once or twice here in the studio. He's an old friend and really interesting and thoughtful songwriter and guitarist. With a really interesting history too, because when I met Dick, he was ripping the metal guitar with English Brown.
Yeah.
I think you still sort of use that moniker at times, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I'm playing like a big show out of state somewhere.
Was that a reference to the beer?
No.
Or what's English Brown a reference to? I was thinking English Brown Ale or something.
There was a very small period of time where Afrikaanse people enslaved Nordics when they were seafaring, and so it's a play on play of that.
Huh? Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very cool. I love it. All right. So, have you ever met Rocket before?
Yeah, nice to meet you, sir.
Rocket
Nice to meet you,
Kirshner.
sir. Nice to meet you,
Dick
sir.
Johnson, another outstanding musician around town. Rocket's been doing it for
I've heard the name.
for decades
Yep.
here. So. Yeah. All right. So, but we're doing poetry with Rocket Kirshner this
We
afternoon.
got one left.
Yeah, and
This is the big one. This is the big one,
you know,
buddy.
But hold on. But before you do though, I wanna thank you for coming back to the program because. You know, Rocket's been a prolific writer musically for all these years, and he's performed a bunch of stuff here in the studio with us, and we've played, you know, your last couple of records were actually really, really good and thoughtful. I mean, the subject matter is pretty intense.
Well,
and,
the deeper I get into literature.
Yeah, I guess that must be so because
Absolutely.
because that's coming through in your poetry as well here.
When I was younger, I was immersed in the guitar and then I got into simple songwriting, and then it got deeper. I tell people, I start them off with that. I say, how far you want to go down the rabbit hole, you know.
Well, there's a lot of them out there. So you're in a literary one right now, and it's coming through in your poetry and your music. So
yeah.
So give us another one here, and you want to preface it with anything?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
This is if you've ever read Cormac McCarthy at all.
I have. Yeah, he's a wonderful writer.
Then you've seen the Road. Okay, this is my character, but it's post-apocalyptic, basically. Yeah. It's called Ratso Off the Grid. Put your safety belts on, everybody.
Okay.
Here we go. Past, far past magnetic fields of surveillance, Ratso's off the grid, in whirling motion, cutting through granite, racing through acid-bitten trees into burning fields of wasted landscape. Flanked by seascape, raging, Blade Runner universe, black rain, he is on the run. Under the radar screen of all detection except that of his own inescapable mind, nerves, wonders, sight, flash, there is a timeline inextricably bound to this man, the mind of this man at his time who has come to find that everything he trusted, everything he hoped for, everything he loved, has done an about-face, leaving him with no choice but to crawl like a snake or flee upright into a world that never was, or was at one time something at least original to man, before Clock King's demon sway, holding a second hand over everybody's head in the world like Damocles' sword. Now all the clocks in the world that he is fleeing are shattered into a million pieces in the thoughts of his own imagination. He remains silent, moving into man-melting night, pushing an unanticipated epilogue, a coda, a conclusion that has all the earmarks of a potential prologue, waiting to pronounce itself in word, sentence, paragraph, setting up the narrative, a narrative of his own making, this time, formed by nouns, shaped like owls, as the pre-spoken silence is menacing, fueling, fighting with every step he takes, away from the frantic voices of history and blood oranges. Yes, Ratso is off the grid, and no one has noticed him sliding into an infinite regress of forward motion. For no one cared anyway. In their razor blade, knife-sharp, indifferent world, they just stand around still as furniture, going through the motions of movement. Oh yes, maybe a few break away here and there. Some even go as far as flight. There is a difference matter entirely. The heart-bled, pulsating, burn-braining thoughts, raging beyond dreams, reaches further into all. This invocation to insomnia, wild-eyed sainthood, cynical reboot has broken away from the retrenching of what others would call progress, holding court over the faceless graveyard of definitions. Look, behold, one is in flight. Eucharis, Icarus, Lucifer, Falstaff, Haji Murad, the pale rider, night-geared man like a ram charging through the burn, standing on the precipice of the globe edge, looking out into his own heart-ground wonder as tears rage with passion to enter into a world he never knew. A world he has been running from is now engulfing him in full magnesium-bright splendor. There is no longer a marble index of the emperors of old, for all empires have failed and are far behind. It's a bring down, a washout, nothing but a stagnant sea with one palm held up split with a flower and a flame. It's end game for Ratsos off the grid.
Whoa. Wow. Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
You know, I think
that's my best one.
It's incredible and very thought provoking. So I think your last couple of musical projects have sort of touched on the same sort of apocalyptic tone. Is it?
Well, the Moonbone Man.
Yeah. You know, and interestingly enough, Dick was going to play a few songs for us here. He's got a little bit of a darker tone to his stuff.
Good.
That's an understatement.
You know, the thing about dark.
But do you feel it now? I guess this is my question before you. But like, I mean, do you feel it more than you felt it 30 years ago or
much
20
more?
years ago?
I felt things, but it's a matter of immersing yourself in a language of literature. For example, my favorite work of literature, and I've gone through it all, is Milton's Paradise Lost.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, to me, the second and third chapter where Satan is trying to rationalize his conscience, you see the nature of evil, or what St. Paul calls the mystery of iniquity, as because Milton was raging against the kings and the queens and all the pharaohs in the person of Satan. He was a Christian who hated all of it, except for the common man. So
the godly aspect of God, which is
the real deal.
But
Milton's, Satan says it's better to reign in hell than it is to serve God in heaven. So the first thing is he is absolutely says, I will be accountable to no one. See, what's the nature of evil? I mean, this was a concept. What's radical evil? I'll answer it because Milton answered it. Number one, accountability to no one. If you're not accountable, you'll do anything, right?
Sure.
We go through all the Hitler, Stalin, all the. Number two is envy because God had just created man. And number three is revenge. So unaccountability, envy, revenge. So when you start thinking in terms of literature, that's why my friend Dillinger Steele said to me, it's time for you to put these things out in poetry. Because you're already moving in that direction.
Right.
And his stuff, like Nietzsche's Ghost, his records, I mean, they're incredible.
Who is he, for people who
He
are familiar,
lives
like
here,
myself?
but he was an actor in Hollywood. But his poetry, and I mean, he's amazing. And I was able to produce one of his records called Lonely Are the Saved. He called me up one day and he said, well, Rocket, I become a Christian. I said, because I've been a Christian for 50 years. I'm like, well, let's do a record. Let's do a record. He said, lonely are the brave. I said, no, lonely are the saved. Let's twist that up, We had fun with that.
It's a good plan.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you're doing very cool stuff.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Again, if people want to find your books or
just
find
go to
information about you,
lulu.com.
And also, your music is available out there, some of it at least.
My
right?
music is listen to free. I have 9 CDs on SoundClick.
Yeah,
You can listen.
SoundClick.
It won't cost you a penny.
Right.
Just go on there and type in Rocket Kirchner SoundClick, and it'll come up. You see a picture of me with my guitar, and all my records are on there. 9 of my records, and you can listen free because a lot of people don't have CDs in their car.
No, for sure. Most people, yeah. All right, and your books are available at lulu.com.
Right.
And
it's only like $12.
Yeah. Okay. What else? If people want to, are you doing any social media, Facebook or anything?
No, I stay away. I stay away from
good for you. Very wise.
I never
move.
needed it, for gigs. But
okay, well, stay in touch. It's good to see you again. Hang around if you got a few minutes. I know you got other things going on. So
I would hang around. But
all right.
I love this music.
Yeah. Hey, do you ever get down to Jeff City? We did a really fun remote from Gumbo Bottoms.
Check the dive. I just got Luna. Luna just got a hold of me, and I'm doing a happy hour.
Yeah, Luna's
I'll
wonderful.
be there in a couple of months.
Okay.
So
good.
That's a good gig for me. My fans come out, people come out. So if you see Rocket Kirchner, and
when's that show at the dive bar?
I think it's like, I don't know, June or July.
So it's coming up in the next couple.
About
months.
every 3-4 months.
Okay, very good. All right, nice. Awesome. Thanks, Rock.
Thank you.
All right, Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Quickly, Tuesdays at 2 a.m., late night story time brings you audio drama, all right? Starting May 19th, that's when this show began. You can catch The Wonderful Wizard of Oz featuring Michelle Trachtenberg as Dorothy Gale, alongside the voice talents of Harry Anderson, Mark Hamill, John Goodman, Phyllis Diller, and many more. the entire original book, dramatized by David Ossman in 4-hour-long episodes, one each week. And then at 3 a.m., catch Half Share, the cozy sci-fi sequel to Quarter Share. All right. If you get behind, you can catch up. Remember, on the KOPN website, right? 2-week archive at kopn.org. That's Tuesdays at 2 a.m. only on KOPN Columbia, and that's late night story time, all right? Open Mic Radio is what you're listening to right now. We'll be with you for another 45 minutes or so. Then we're going to turn it over to Rashumba and a reggae party. Wonderful music to keep your feet tapping throughout the course of the evening. We got Blues on Broadway, 8 o'clock with Chris after that. Just really cool, good stuff here on Saturdays. You know, around the clock here on KOPN, we do a lot of cool stuff. But I'm particular to the Friday, Saturday night shows just because that's when I get to really listen to the stuff that I like a lot. So, all right, we're going to get a couple from my friend Dick Johnson. But first, after talking to Rocket, the song that Bartholomew Bean wrote and performed here a few years ago came to mind, and I'm going to play it now. It's called "The Land of Giant Midgets," and very, very thoughtful, clever song as well, along the same lines as kind of we've been on for the last few minutes. So come on back. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Dick Johnson live in the studio in just a few minutes. Dylan McCord's going to play a couple for us before we get out of here. And I'm still waiting for a call from Drexel Bowie. All right? Okay. Yeah, cheers. Here. It's KOPN Columbia.
I dreamed I was in the land of the giant midgets, where one could live so brave and free, and prove to all the world, yes, and all those boys and girls, yes, that a giant midget was the only way to be. They always fought so hard for flag and country, their holy place of God they would protect. So they bombed and burned and killed, yes, till the enemy had their fill, yes, just to show giant midgets only wanted to be their friends. Well, I dreamed I was in the land of the giant midgets, where the government did play a funny joke. They told all the people there, yes, that what they'd do was fair, yes. Then they let the wealthy steal from the common folk. If you ever feel you dream of giant midgets, I think you'll find they're easy to see. They appear so grand and tall, yes, because they own and control it all, yes. But inside where it matters, they seem so very small. Well, I wish I did not dream of giant midgets. My head it aches, I lose my appetite. Most of the people on the street, yes, think that they are so neat, yes. Sometimes I fear our friends are short of sight. Well, the giant midgets aren't very loose, but they sure are rigid. The giant midgets aren't very warm, but they sure are frigid. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, the giant midgets count all the money in 12 figure digits. The giant midgets destroy the earth, never do fix it. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, the giant midgets aren't very loose, but they sure are rigid. The giant midgets aren't very warm, but they sure are frigid. The giant midgets count all the money in 12 figure digits. The giant midgets destroy the earth, never do fix it. Oh yes. Oh my. Too bad. And in this last scene, we see the giant midgets walking hand in hand off into the sunset. Goodbye! Don't come back. Whoops, one sort of slipped and fell there, but he'll make it okay. Why, heck, he could live in a cardboard box, too.
All right. There's one from our good friend Bartholomew Bean, and still a relevant tune for sure. So, hey, Rocket, thank you, my friend. All right, Rocket Kirscher, great stuff as well. Okay. Okay, so we've got a couple things going on here. My friend Dylan Lewis on the line with us. We'll say hi to Dylan in a few minutes, but we've got a couple songs from Dick Johnson in the studio. I'm hoping to get. You got a couple in you there, Dick?
I certainly do. Yep.
All right. Where have you been? What's been happening?
I just got back from playing a songwriter showcase in Nashville on Thursday.
Wow.
And
like a week-long thing, a couple days?
What's
like the nature of that kind of thing?
It was just a day and a couple hours. They, line about 4 artists up on stage, run them in groups of 4, and they got about 5 sets of that.
You play 1, you play 2. How many songs
did
you get to play?
4.
Wow.
So it was good. Got bored because it was raining, and so I went by Guitar Center, bought a new guitar. So that was good,
Oh yeah, you told me you got a new guitar.
Yeah.
What is that the one you're playing here?
Yep. Yeah, it's a Martin D10 Special.
Whoa! Anytime I hear Martin, I know that's. I don't know a whole lot about the different models, but I know that's a nice guitar.
It's a nice guitar, yeah. And the prices up there were crazy. I mean, I played guitars. I spent like probably 2.5 hours in there, and played everything that was from $500 all the way up to like $50,000.
Wow!
And
wow, they've got that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it was. They had a lot of expensive stuff.
Is that a new guitar or is it an older guitar?
It's brand new.
Brand new.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
No
Sometimes
owners.
the old people buy the older ones.
Sure.
There, so,
well,
okay.
yeah. Depending on the year, you're getting more bang for your buck. So.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Well, how was the experience there at the songwriters? Are you hearing a lot of other? Give me an idea of the talent level at that kind of thing.
It's all very talented people, especially being in Nashville. It's mostly people and songwriters that are like, I hate to say the word mimicking, but they're very kind of Chris Stapleton sounding songs and like Zach Bryan.
Yeah, it's funny how when somebody gets popular,
there.
Everybody tries to sound like them, or a lot of people do.
Trying to do shortcuts, I guess.
Right.
Or maybe they just like it a lot,
right.
But.
Well, that's certainly not what you do.
No, mine was very, very different and very, very noticeable. So I received a lot of good reactions. I got offered to come back.
Wow. All right.
So
great.
I'll probably be doing that in like July or August.
Very cool.
Yep.
What else you have planned for the spring and summer here?
Locally or semi-locally, I think I'm going to try to play at the Dive Bar here in a couple months.
Okay.
I usually do that once or twice a year.
That's a great venue, especially in the spring and summertime. They've got that awesome patio out back there.
Yeah, for a couple of years, I ran a folk festival out there called Folk Around and Find Out.
I remember, yeah.
And, it was a good time. But, other than that, I think the next local thing is June 20th. I play at Flotsam Farm. It's down in Flotsam, Missouri, I guess is what it's called.
Huh.
But it's like it's like kind of a little bit of a commune, bunch of organic farmers just chill out and invite about 30 plus bands out there. And they're all very like folk punk bands, so I'm
Cool.
excited for that.
All right. Well, good. So,
Organic farming.
if people
That
want to
too.
find you out there on the web and stuff,
Facebook's pretty easy. I just search Dick Johnson, and I got a blue check mark, and I don't have it today, but I do have my staple top hat on in my picture.
Yes,
so
you do, yeah.
It's pretty noticeable.
yeah. Actually, I'm like, what's different about Dick today? He's wearing I'm actually wearing like a
Incognito.
baseball cap.
Yeah,
I
it's
would have
my
never noticed.
PBR golf club hat.
I love it.
Also wearing
All right, play a couple songs for us.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. Play.
All right, Dick Johnson in the studio here. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Stick around. We got Drexel Bowie on the line. He's being patient. We got a new one from him, and we'll get a couple from Dylan McCord before the end of the show here. Okay. All right, let's do it. It's Dick Johnson on Open Mic Radio.
guess we'd be fighting for something more than we lost.
Yeah, newer
Wow.
jam I'm working on.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. All right, Dick Johnson in the studio with us this afternoon. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. We got time for one more. Dick, you want to know?
Yeah, I got another one for you for sure.
A little bit close. But anyway, no, yes, please, give us one. It's
Yeah,
Open
yeah.
Mic Radio, and this is Dick Johnson.
Get up on the mic. Like, yeah. I'm just getting over some sinus stuff from Nashville. Sinuses and allergies down there are crazy.
Sound great.
Goodbye, old friend. I guess I'm taking the long way around, even with its struggle. It's worth keeping around, and until my long due end, I'll keep rambling on in hopes that someday I don't lose my war. I'll take you back to Missouri, and I'll bury your skin and bones out on the prairie, like we go home. And I'll save my sins with a drink of laughter and a bottle of pills. And so long for now. Why do they say it's only great when it rains, when we've all seen plenty of sunny days? Why do they say it's only pain if it hurts? I don't know. And why do they say no pain, no gain, when life's just one big game? Would it matter if you knew who held the cards? Goodbye, old friend. I guess I took the short way home, 'cause even with the struggle, it kept tearing me down. And until my long due end, I kept rambling on in hopes that someday I didn't lose my war.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, how about it? Mr. Dick Johnson in the studio. I love it. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Very, very good, as always. If people want to find you, once again, Dick Johnson on Facebook and same on Instagram, I guess.
Instagram,
right.
It's English Brown.
That's right, English Brown.
English Brown _ band. But I keep up mostly on Facebook and Instagram, so that'd be the place to see the content, I suppose. Those are the places that pay me for it. So
okay, yeah, and you'll be out and about at least a couple times this summer, right?
Yeah, I'll post, and when I play a local show, I'll try to remember to come up here and actually promote it.
Yeah, very good. Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Dick Johnson, love it, man. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia, and we are going to now say hello to our good friend Dylan Lewis, Drexel Bowie. I appreciate you being patient, my friend. Hi.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. What's happening there, man?
Oh, not much. I've just been at practice with Secular Era, the band, and just been getting some stuff moved.
Very cool. The last time you and the band played here, you've done 2 performances here, but the last one was really awesome, and that's great that you guys are still doing your thing. Tell those guys I said hello, okay?
Oh, I shall, definitely.
All right, so
thank you for that. We're excited to come back sometime.
Oh yeah, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. What do you guys have planned for spring and summertime? What's going on with you personally, and what's the band up to?
For the band, we've got 2 or 3 songs that we've gotten back from our producer. We're planning on releasing one starting either next month or in early July, probably. We're also looking into shooting a music video ourselves, so that's pretty fun. We're getting some ideas for that, down, and some plans for cameras and different angles and stuff.
Cool.
Personally, for myself, I've got a song I'm planning on releasing in July, probably late July. I've been getting ideas for different vertical content for that to come out. It'll definitely be a much heavier song than what I've been putting out, so I'm excited to see how that goes over with everybody. But otherwise, I've just been recording some demos and stuff for the rest of the year, and for next year as well. I've got about 5 songs that I've gotten written, so it's just a matter of recording those and sending those off.
Cool. Are you guys? Are you doing any live performances this spring, summer?
Well, we haven't had any lined up. We've been having some issues with the rack that we're trying to get taken care of, but otherwise we've just been looking for some different shows to be a part of.
All right. Well, I should jump in really quickly and remind people that Peddler's Jamboree is happening, and I'm getting messages from some of the bands that are performing this evening, and there's a little bit of a weather situation going on. All these people are on their bikes, and it's like thunder and lightning. So, anyway, for Peddler's Jamboree, this is I didn't mention the lineup, but I'll do it quickly while Dylan's with us here. But William Elliott Whitmore, that's one that Dylan was saying was really solid.
Dude,
right?
He's dope.
Yeah.
He's pretty amazing.
Right, Post-Sex Nachos. That's happening.
Also dope.
They're kind of wrapping it up tonight. Chris Lager. That's tomorrow. Molly Healy's performing. I don't know if that's
also
tonight.
Dope and dope.
Matthew Scott. Our friends Travis Foyts, who was. They already performed. They performed this morning, actually. Anyway, a bunch of great stuff happening along the road and in Boonville tonight. So if you're going there, just try to stay out of the rain and the lightning. Okay. So, all right. So, Dylan, the one that you sent me most recently, it's called Overdose. I'm going to play it here. You want to give a little preview of it?
Yeah, so this is one of the first songs that I ever wrote, actually. It's about whenever I was 16, I was quite depressed, and I didn't know, what I wanted to do with life and if I wanted to go on, and I was just extremely, hopeless at the time, and the chorus just came to me, and I just picked up my guitar and started writing it. So this is the product of being depressed and feeling hopeless early on in life.
And you were only 16. How long had you been playing writing music and playing at that time? You probably told us before, but for people who haven't heard our previous conversations.
Yeah, I started playing when I was 13, but I started writing stuff probably around 15 or 16. So this is one of the
very first things.
Wow.
But I would say it's like the first song that's actually come out that's from around that time, at least. It's something I've definitely sat on for quite a while. We actually had it in a demo with the band whenever we were in high school, a little early demo that we didn't ever end up releasing, but it's something that I was kind of afraid to share for quite a while, but now I figured that it's something that I could find strength in and what I've overcome, basically.
Yeah, that's the way you got to do it. You got to take
Well
it and
done,
turn that stuff around. Absolutely. And let's hear it right now. This is an example of how that is done. Drexel Bowie. This one's called Overdose. Dylan, I'm thrilled we got to talk for a minute. We'll talk again just briefly after the song, but new music here from Drexel Bowie. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia.
You can't live without me. You are under my
Wow, holy smokes. Great stuff there, Dylan. That is Drexel Bowie and a song called Overdose. Man, I can't believe it. That's incredible. You wrote that at such a young age. That's pretty solid for a 16-year-old. I'm sure you had. I'm sure you refined it over the years, but still, man.
Yeah, definitely. It's pretty much the same song, but I added a couple more leads and changed a few melody parts. But overall, it's pretty much the same song still. So I'm glad you enjoy it. Thank you.
I love your stuff, and I'm glad that we're friends and that we get to share your music. Stay in touch, and when your next song comes out, let's do this again, and we'll share it with everyone. And before we go, once again, let's make sure people know how to find you out there.
Yeah, so I'm on Spotify or Apple Music under the name Drexel Bowie, or you can find me on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok under the same name. The handle should be Drexel_Bowie. There you can find all my posts, or I have links to all my music there as well if need be.
All right, that's awesome. And I look forward to more music from Secular Era as well, okay?
Yeah, me too. Thank you so much. This is so much fun.
Dylan, I love you, brother. I'll talk to you soon, okay?
You too. Have a good night.
All right, cheers, man. All right, that is Dylan Lewis, a.k.a. Drexel Bowie, a.k.a. Secular Era. Fantastic stuff. They're Kirksville, if I remember correctly. But, yeah, okay, it's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. And now we will have Mr. Dylan McCord perform a couple for us before we hand this microphone off to Mr. Rashumba and a reggae party. All right, Dylan, good to have you back in the studio, my friend.
Thank you, sir, for having me back.
All right, let's have a couple for me. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. This is Dylan McCord.
I think I'll go with. I play this one a lot here, but it's always one I enjoy playing. It's a sentiment of just taking your time, making the moment for what it can be, and remembering to advise the youth behind us to pay attention. Listen, children, we grow way too fast. We gotta learn to make these moments last. Just hear me, I'm an old man, living for most my days, trying to find the meaning in my ways. Hold your arms around the ones you love. Use your heart to tear down the walls. Love has a way of standing above it all. And it's time to let the old ways crumble and fall. We've all seen here the pain, and we all know its names. It's hate and division. It's always been that way. We fight and we fall, and we learn to rise above it all. We sell our souls for the horn of rock and roll. Hold your arms around the ones you love. Use your heart to tear down the walls. And love has a way of standing above it all. And it's time to let the old ways crumble and fall. Listen, children, we grow way too fast. We gotta learn make these moments last. Just hear me, I'm an old man, living for most my days, just trying to find meaning in my ways. Hold your arms around the ones you love. Use your heart to tear down the walls. Love has a way of standing above it all. But it's time to let the old ways crumble and fall. And it's time to let the old ways crumble and fall. And it's time to let the old ways crumble and fall.
Yeah. All right. Very nice. All right. Let's get on it. We got time for one more quick one.
All right, religion of one.
Yeah, let's do it.
The thing that you use to govern your life on this planet is yours, and whatever you want to call it, Christianity, Buddhism, Baha'i faith, Zoroastrianism, Muslim, whatever you want to call it, it's yours. God creates, the devil destroys. Which side are you listening to? Town with a suitcase in hand, said he's gonna sell me the way
to my door and preach me your lies. I didn't ask for your opinion, and I know you didn't ask for mine. Don't come to my door and preach me your lies. Well, I didn't ask for your opinion, and I know you didn't ask for mine. The religion of one, the religion that's just for me. I am what I am, not what you want me to be. But I am what I am, not what you want me to be.
All right. Sorry, we had to kind of cut that one a little bit short. We're tight against the clock. It's Open Mic Radio, KOPN Columbia. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you. Come on. All right. Thanks. You've been listening to Open Mic Radio, KOPN. Be cool to yourself. Be cool to other people out there. Stick around, Rashimba. We'll catch you all next week. Okay, it's Open Mic Radio, and yeah, come on back and see us in a week. All right.
Thanks a lot. There you go. That was Open Mic Radio.